Yogah Karmasu Kaushalam.
Namaskar, myself Professor Dr. Preeti Mayani from HRDC. I would like to welcome you all on behalf of HRDC Gujarat University. Today we have a eminent great personality with all of us, Mahesh Rajiguruji. So I would like to welcome you, Mahesh ji, on behalf of HRDC Gujarat University, and I would also like to welcome you all the participants. Let us go through the brief introduction of Mahesh ji. So he has completed his PhD at Bhavnagar University in 1991, and the title was A Comparative Study of Over and Under Achievers in Mathematics. So he has done his MSc in Organic Chemistry, Bhavnagar University, then completed his MEd and DISF, Diploma in Information and System Management, Aptech Computers in 1997. So, friends, he had worked as reader from 1996 to 1998 at Bhavnagar University. His first area was research, teaching methodology, educational psychology, measurement and evaluation, educational statistics, and successfully he guided MEd students for their research work. So he was also a principal trainer in Training College of Bhavnagar, Undergraduate College of Education. He guided pre-service higher school teachers, academic and administrative head of the teachers training colleges. So he had very huge experience in this teaching learning field. Just now he is doing his work in USA. University News has also published their research articles. Over 40 years of experience in education field, from community college to master students. Taught master students for 2 years. He developed instructional materials for master's students in research methodology, topics, and his mastery in methods of research, historical survey, case study, developmental study, and all. So, 2 science related lessons were broadcast from All India Radio also. So, he has done his presentations in various universities in India and abroad India. So friends, today I again welcome Professor Mahesh Rajiguruji, and I'm sure that we will have a fruitful session with Mahesh Rajiguruji. Thank you one and all.
Namaste. Today we are going to talk about choice-based credit system. I'm not going to talk about the credit system we are going to exactly apply like this in India, but I'm just talking about a little bit I know about the USA, because I'm talking right now from the USA, that what kind of credit system we have in the United States. And once we understand this, I think more or less our choice-based credit system may be similar to this. When we add our Swadeshi flavor to this one, adjustment, modifications, what we can imply, what we can do, what is the Indian culture, how it fits with the colleges, universities, schools. Once we determine that, we'll go that. So I'm just trying to give you a little idea about the credit system. And once it applies in India, hopefully they are going to modify lots of things So I'm not saying that whatever I'm saying right now as a part of this lecture under choice-based credit system, it might not be happening as is, whatever I'm talking, but I'm just trying to give you the feel about the credit system. So let's try to get the feel and try to understand about the credit system. Uh, I'm trying to talk about the flexibility of the credit system once it is going to apply. Let's take a hypothetical example to understand. Say, for example, there is a college A, and here is maybe in the same city or maybe at the different place or online college B. And requirement for the 3 years graduation is to have the 30 credits. So one student is taking 25 credits with this college, and that is the base college. And that student has taken 5 credits with the college B. So if this college A is accepting the credit of B, then 25 plus 5, he or she got the 30 credits, and the student can be graduate. So by this example, you may understand that there is a little more flexibility in the choice-based credit system in compared to whatever the system exists in here is kind of closed system. The credit system is going to be kind of open end system. So students will get more opportunity, students will get more choices, and as we move forward down the road, we'll find out how this is going to happen. So let's think about a student is taking classes for the first semester. And in the first semester, student has decided to take 12 credits. So what do I mean by 12 credits? Each college, each school, each university will decide the credit load, the credit hours for their classes. That say, for example, oh, this is the syllabus for the Hindi class, and we can give 4 credit hours for this class. So Hindi, a student is taking 12 credits in the first semester. So the student is taking 4 credit hour class for Hindi class, 4 credit hour class for English class, 4 credit hours for the math class. At the end of semester, he will be done or she will be done with 12 credits. So this is how the credit works. So when we talk about the credit system, a student has opportunity to pursue course as per choice. It is a lot more flexible system. As I said earlier, it is an open-end system, not the closed system like we exist nowadays. In some of the school, university, we consider with the marks or percentage system. That is the barrier to the mobility. If they move from one college to another college, one university to another university, the mark system, percentage system might be a little barrier to them. The credit system promotes vertical mobility. Whatever system we are applying nowadays, it doesn't promote vertical mobility a lot. It does promote horizontal mobility in most of the cases. Now let's try to understand what I'm talking about. If somebody is confused, oh, what is this credit and what is going on? So let's take one example from our day-to-day life regarding the currency or banking. Say, for example, in your one bank account, you have 10,000 rupees. In the other bank, you have 20,000 rupees. So 10,000 rupees, other bank, you have 20,000 rupees. How much money you have? Total of 30,000. Just like that in this credit system, we can refer to this credit system just like it can common currency. That okay, I did 5 credit in this college, I have 25 credits in with the other college, say college B, total together I got 30 credits, so I can graduate. 30 is the hypothetical number. It can be determined by later on college, schools, universities, and so on. So this is one simple example, just like you have money in two different places or two different banks, and some money, say for example in the stock market, and if you say that, oh, totally I have 10,000 here, 20,000 here, 5,000 here, and this is the total amount I have. Similarly, that is like we are talking about the credits in education. That is one thing. Now, secondly, and next step, once we understand what is this credit system, let me do this again because it might be complicated for some of you, not all of you, but let me repeat this one more time. Credit-based system has to deal with some number of credits. Say, for example, if I'm a student in education, and if I'll take 4 credit class for the educational statistics, 4 credit class for the educational psychology, 4 credit class for the measurement and evaluation, and I got 12 credits at the end of semester. So I just keep going adding numbers, and once the number achieves whatever the determined 30 credits, 40 credits, 50 credits by university, the student can be graduated. Now let me move from credit to another criteria that is called transfer of credit. Credit can be transferred. Again, I'll use this example of currency. You have 10,000 rupees in bank A, and you want to transfer 10,000 or 10,000 rupees to the bank B, you can do that. We know how to do this either online or by stepping into the bank, we can do that. Similarly, in the college, university, schools, credit can be transferred. That, okay, I have 5 credit in my math class. I'm asking to this university, are you going to accept this 5 credit? The other university will tell you, oh yeah, we can take that credit, and this credit goes over here, and I got the 5 math credit. Now I don't have to take the 5 math credit class in this college or university. I already got it before I got the admission in that university. So simply speaking, it can be transferred just like currency. Let's take another example of the currency. Say for example, if you are living in India, and after some time you decided to move to the Japan or America or somewhere else. Now you have Indian rupees with you, and you request the Reserve Bank that, oh, I have this much amount of money, and I want to take my money to United States, or I want to take my money to Japan. And there is a process. If that is done, from rupees, we can get US dollars or any other currencies we are looking for. Similarly, the educational credit can be transferred. Now, when we talk about the credit can be transferred, if the receiving university is agreeing to accept the credit, then and only then the credit can be transferred. If the receiving university is not accepting the credit, it cannot be transferred. Now, what do I mean by that? I'll go back to again that currency. That, okay, I want to transfer some money from United States to India. I can do that. But if certain Bank of India is not accepting the transfer, they will tell, oh, you can do that. It is technically correct, but we don't accept that. We don't do that transfer. So credit can be transferred if receiving institution agrees that we accept that credit. If they say, oh, we don't take these 3 credits, we take this credit, we don't take this credit, that might be happening. So down the road in India, what is going to happen? We can see the transfer agreement between two universities, between college and university, between college to college. Now, what do I mean by this? It's a little more complicated. once you understand, it is not complicated. But let me try to explain as much as I can what do I mean by the transferring and receiving. Say, for example, a student is applying to the medical school in the Kerala University or University of Delhi or whatever. Then Kerala University will have that standardized technique that, okay, we accept the credits from Gujarat University, we accept the credits from Delhi University, we accept the credits from X University, Y University, and Z University. So they have a list of the universities that they are receiving or going to accept, because Kerala University has agreement with Gujarat University, University of Delhi, and so on. If somebody comes out from some private university, like I don't know the name, say for example, A University is a private university, and student goes to the medical school or medical college to the Kerala University. Oh, this is my credit from the private university. The name of university is this. And Kerala University will say, no, we don't have any agreement with that university. We don't know what is their curriculum, and we don't accept that credit. So simply speaking, this is what I'm saying, that down the road in India, we will see the agreement between two colleges, amongst many colleges, amongst college and university, amongst high school and colleges, that okay, this is the list of the university, list of the college. We take their courses, we take their credits, and if you are not in this list, we'll not accept the credits. So down the road, we are going to see this scenario that there will be some transfer agreement amongst university, amongst college, between college and university, and so on. So that is one thing. Secondly, most of the universities are having here a limit to accept the credit. They will not accept more than that. What do I mean by limit to accept the credit? Again, I'll go back to the currency. Say, for example, if you have this bank you want to transfer, and this bank you have money, this bank will tell you that, oh, you can transfer money from here to here, that's fine, but we will take up to 50,000, that's the maximum. All other you need to deposit at your own, not direct transfer. Just like that, if this is the university, it has some maximum limit. Oh, we can take the credit from any university listed with us. But how much credit we will take? We will take 30 credits only. If you want to be a graduate, you need 100 credit hours. And we will take 30 from others, that's it. 70, you have to study here. So that's the restriction put by the receiving university, that okay, we cannot take more than. And here in United States, most of the universities are having that kind of restrictions, that okay, we'll take you in, we'll take your credit, but up to how much? 30 credits. You need 80 credits to graduate with this college or university. We'll take up to 30 credits. Once 30 credits, we received it, that's it. 50 credits, you have to do it here right now in this medical school, in this engineering school. We cannot accept that credit. So second thing we need to keep in mind, down the road it is going to happen that there will be a limit of accepting transfer from college or university. Other than that, I'm dealing a little more with the medical colleges sometime here. So this is what happens. Let's take another example. I'm talking about the transfer of the credit. One student wants to be get an admission in a medical college. The medical college is accepting transfer up to 20 credits. And they got the transfer of the 20 credits. And they will say that, okay, if you want to get into this, you need to have the organic chemistry credit from any listed university. If you don't have organic chemistry, then you need to take this class first before you get admission into medical school. So each medical school has their own prerequisite that, okay, we'll take 30 credits, but out of 30 credits, 3 credit must be organic chemistry, 5 credit must be a biology, and so on to move forward. So this is what I'm talking about, and we talk a little bit about the credit system. Now let's move forward and talk a little bit about GPA, that is the grade point average. And I need to go back to the credit system. Now I'll try to summarize whatever we talked in this lecture at this moment regarding the credit system. Say for example, there is one college. It is a 3-year undergraduate college, and students are required to do 60 credit hours to get 60 credit hours. And they are accepting from other college, university up to 20 credits. So the student is bringing 20 credits, giving them to the college. The college or university will say that, oh, that's fine, you got the 20 credits, even before you step into the college or university. Now, how about remainder of the 40 credits? You have to study here in this college, in university, and the student are going to study in that university or in that college for other 40 credits. Once the student is done with that 40 credits, he already bought 20 credits from other college. He studied 40 college with this 20 plus 40, 60. You are undergraduate, you are graduate. This is your diploma. That is one thing. Unfortunately, I did not study a lot the new education system in India. But when I was looking at the overview, this is one thing I find out good about the system we are going to employ, and this is a good thing. I'll stick with the same example that student needs 60 credits at the end to graduate. And say, for example, if student is able to do up to 30 credits, what happens to a student? Student is nothing like, no. It looks like to me apparently that they will get diploma for that, not the degree. So they will not waste their education a single credit. Whatever the education they are getting, they might be getting something for that, if not degree, maybe diploma. Another thing, while I was talking about the credit system, another positive aspect of the credit system is the flexibility. In current rigid system, there is little less flexibility. In the new system, there will be a lot more flexibility. What do you mean of flexibility? Oh, I like psychology. I want to take some credit in psychology. I like chemistry. I like music. I like physical education. You can take that credit and you can earn a diploma or degree depending upon what is the requirement, prerequisite, etc. for that college or this one. Okay. Now, based on I hope that at least we got little feel about the credit. That's good enough. So now let's change the topic and get into the GPA called grade point average. I'll repeat the example. One student wants to get admission into the engineering college to be an engineer. So the engineer college will tell the students that, okay, first thing we look at the credit, that you need to have certain credit and we'll take it. And students will tell them, okay, I have 20 credits, this much in math and this one in physics. The university will look at those credits and tell, oh, okay, we'll take your 20 credits. Now, if you want to be engineer, you need to do 80 other credits with this institution. And students will say, that's fine, I can do that, 80 other credits. So this is just the number of credit, 20 and 60 and 80. This is just a quantitative measurement. How about the quality? And to measure the quality of this, we get into the GPA system, the grade point average system, that will give us the idea about the number is credit, 30 credits, 40 credits, 60. Now, when we talk about the GPA, we talk about the quality. That, okay, this student is done with the 40 credits. graduate. That's fine. Now, how about the quality? The quality that measures in GPA, the grade point average. Now, how does we decide or determine this GPA? So now let's get into this one. To determine the GPA, usually the professor or the class or college or university assign the letter grade to the student. Here in United States, like letter grades A, B, C, D, E, and F. F means not passing, failing grade. So that will give us idea about the quality, the qualitative measurement of the student. So now we are dealing with two things: credit, just the numbers, 40 credits, 50 credits, graduate. However, the quality I graduated, then you need to look for the GPA, grade point average, and I'll try to explain if the time permits about the grade point average. Let's see how it goes later on. I was talking about the letter grade, A, B, C, D, E, F, and when I was talking about the letter grade, let's go a little off track, just have a little fun. A student came to home on the day of the report card. Means they got their progress report like A grade or B grade and so on. And the student is asking his dad, Dad says, what? I got my report card. I got my progress report. Oh, what did you got in all your credit classes? And the student says that, oh, Dad, my all grades are wet, W-E-T, wet. And the parent said, what do you mean by all grades are wet, W-E-T, wet? And the student says that in light mode, below sea level. It's just the joke, but I'm just trying to tell you that GPA system has to deal with the letter grades. It depends upon the university, college, school, which letter grades they want to go. Usually here in the United States, they go with A, B, C, D, E, and F. F means usually it is a failing grade, but even it varies from institute to institute. All right, now let's come back again to the GPA. Now the GPA has its own range. Here in the United States, most of the universities goes with the range of 0 to 4. That, okay, my GPA is 3.5, my GPA is 3.72, my GPA is 3.92, and so on. Not necessarily. It can be the scale of 0 to 5. It varies from country to country, nation to nation, but usually in most of the cases in United States, they go with the scale 0 to 4 scale, and in some institutions they go up to 0 to 5 scale. Now I'm trying to explain you the average GPA. I can see that time is running out, but I'll try to be quick as I can, and I'll do my best to explain about the average. So let's try to understand the GPA system. Semester 1, and in the one semester, a student is taking 4 courses. Each course is worth of 4 credit. 4 credit Hindi, 4 credit English, 4 credit of maths, 4 credits of music class, say for example. So 4, 4, 4, the student is studying for 16 credits or 16 credit hours for the semester. So if the student finishes all 4 courses at the end of semester, what he or she gets, the student will get 4 times 4, 16 credits. Again, quantitative, done. Now, how about the quality? The students get A in this, A in this, A in this, A in this, all 4 A's. The GPA of student is 4. If it is the scale of 0 to 4, all A's, GPA is 4. Second semester, again, student decided to take other 4 classes. The student is taking chemistry class, the psychology class, the physical education class, the reading class. Each class worth 4 credits. So at the end of second semester, 4, 4, 4, 4, student will get 16 credits, quantitative. How about GPA? Say, for example, the students get all B's in the second semester, B here, B here, B here, B here. So GPA for the second semester is 3. Now, first semester, the GPA is 4. Second semester, GPA is 3. Then what is the average of GPA? The grade point average, the cumulative. It is between 3 and 4, 3.5. That is called cumulative GPA. Means all the classes student has taken as of today, and usually it is done by the computer system. We don't need to get into that statistics a lot. Usually this average can be calculated with many softwares are available and so on. And when we talk about the average, when I was talking about the first semester GPA 4, the second semester GPA 3, the average GPA is 3.5, the cumulative average GPA is 3.5 for the entire graduation or whatever 2-hour course or 2 semesters course. That's the average. When I was talking about average, something was striking in my mind that statistics is always very good, but sometimes it maybe gives us some funny things. So let me say a couple of funny things about the statistics. In light mode, we say that, okay, if somebody's head is on the ice, the foot or feet is on the hot plate or in the heat, and we place the thermometer on the stomach, and we say that, oh, this person on average is very happy. So this is something kind of fun about statistics. Another example of the fun of the statistics is in one city, or yeah, I think one city, the mayor was talking to the citizens that, oh, we have a certain disease going on, and now the death rate has decreased from 3% to 2%. And one citizen raised hand and said, Honorable Mayor, I know that the death person has decreased from 3% to 2%. That is a good news. But whatever my family member died is 100% died. It's the sensitivity of statistics. I think we are almost running out of the time. So I think I try to give you a little idea about 2 things only. Number 1, credit. Number 1, GPA. Credit has to deal with the numbers that, okay, I'll just try to summarize this as much as I can quickly. And let's take an example of the college. In the college, you require 40 credits to be a graduate, so to be a graduate or undergraduate. And once you take this class, that class, your total is 40, you're graduate, done. Quantity, you got the seal from the university that you are graduated from this. And if somebody wants to look at the quality, that okay, you graduate, that's fine, good, you got the certificate. But how about the quality? Then you look for the GPA, grade point average, to figure it out, that how many A's are there, how many B's are there. It just gives you just one number. From 0 to 4, the GPA is 2.5 and GPA is 3.9. And you tell about the quality of all the classes the student took. So I think that's pretty much for today. Thank you. Thank you all for listening to me.
Namaskar, friends. I would like to thank you, all of you, आप सभी इस कोर्स में जुड़े, इसलिए आप सभी का एचआरडीसी गुजरात यूनिवर्सिटी की ओर से तहे दिल से हार्दिक धन्यवाद करती हूँ। प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर महेश राजगुरु जी जो आज के हमारे रिसोर्स पर्सन थे, आई एम श्योर दैट यू हैड वंडरफुल टाइम विथ हिम। उनको भी मैं तहे दिल से उनका भी धन्यवाद करती हूँ। आई वुड लाइक टू थैंक यू प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर महेश राजगुरु जी। जैसे मैंने उनके परिचय में बताया था, जस्ट नाउ ही इज एट यूएसए और वहाँ पे वो अपना जो ये एजुकेशनल एक्सपीरियंस है उसके तौर पे वहाँ पे अभी हमारी एकेडमिक्स में विभिन्न यूनिवर्सिटीज में अपनी सेवाएं दे रहे हैं। तो ऐसे विद्वान पर्सनालिटी ने अपना समय हमारे इस कोर्स को दिया, उसके लिए उनका एचआरडीसी गुजरात यूनिवर्सिटी की ओर से तहे दिल से धन्यवाद करती हूँ। बिकॉज ऑफ कोरोना, फ्रेंड्स, स्टे होम, स्टे सेफ। आप सभी का, आपके परिवारजनों का स्वास्थ्य बना रहे, ऐसी प्रार्थना के साथ थैंक यू वन एंड ऑल।